Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here's Cunningham to the inside, where misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Down low, and Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
To the paint. Here's Jordan. Outside Kirilenko. From the arc. And Michael Jordan with the three.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Right wing. Out to Edwards. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Handle no good. Here's San Antonio. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll. And Bosh proving he has the range, the D has to take him seriously from outside. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Randall. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Edwards. It's good from long range.
Oh, that is a stone-cold three by the Ant-Man.
Puts it up from 15. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass break, Dallas. .144 left in the first.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now Cunningham. Following the miss by Andre Kirilenko from deep. Taken away by Kirilenko. And here we go with Kirilenko running it up the court. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Oh, he's not going to miss that.
And here's Cunningham. Over to the wing. Bosh, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Here's Jordan. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And it's Bosh in the corner. Inside. Where?
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Launches a three. And the three ball is good. Bosh has got 9 points.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Dallas. They lead by 9. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Smith, no good. Fires for three. And then Bosch with the jam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Puts one up from 19. And Smith with the stuff.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Rodman with it. Now Kirilenko defending. Smith scanning the floor. Thompson outside. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Ayton the screen. Beyond the arc. Another three for Dallas.
Oh, that's a nice reply by Klay Thompson. A great shooter and a great competitor.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Here's Irving. Great D that time from Jordan. San Antonio trails by 12. MB absorbs the contact on the finish.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
Thompson outside. Jordan with the steal. Nobody near Allen. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Rise and fire. You gotta love his aggressiveness off the catch.
Knocks it loose. And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. Right side Kirilenko. Allen for three. Good on the three-point shot. Now just a 5-point Dallas lead.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
To the middle. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're still right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game here. Irving with a clean look. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Allen, that's good.
We'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so Allen will bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Embiid. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Ware, and he dunks it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Mavericks leading by 3. To the inside. Cunningham. And there it is for him.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
To the left side wing. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Randall outside. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look now for San Antonio.
What's your dance team?
Seconds now into the second half. Shot clock at 5. And a wide open look for Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And stolen by Mourning. And here's Jokic outside. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
The 3 ball from Anthony Edwards.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. That's the Mourning. Back to Jokic. Can they get it? Bosh grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 17. Cunningham outside. Here's Bosh. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community. And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Edwards. He's got 15. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
For 3.
Edwards got 18 points.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
52.
Anthony Edwards has been... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Dallas leading by 21. Again, the Mavericks score.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league. And something scouts found very appealing about Dylan Harper. His skills are ahead of the rookie curve. He's got a deep bag already. A lot of moves that other guys would need to get schooled on.
Embiid with it. Pass to Jokic. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid.
You just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
And here's Harper from the arc. That one, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Jokic, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Embiid, no good.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This oh, please. Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
The shot by Kirilenko, no good. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. Edwards inside. Rebound, San Antonio. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
On the take, Embiid can be a force. A big man with a lot of muscle.
Puts up a deep three. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh will bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Rodman. And so it's Dallas with it. It's Edwards on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Pass to Harper. Back to Rodman. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Here's Embiid. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Outside Edwards. In the corner, it's Rodman. Clock at 6. There's the triple. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Pass to Bosh. Shoots over Rodman. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. Misses from close range. Shoots from the high post. And the basket by Kirilenko.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Stolen by Bosh. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. And on tap tonight, it's Fort Worth going up against San Antonio. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Here we go. And it's San Antonio to start out. Here's Embiid from about 19 feet. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Now, Fort Worth with it. Embiid with the steal. Intercepted. High post Morning. Fort Worth moving the ball around. Edwards can't hit.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Bucket is good.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Thompson. Fires for three. To the left wing. Outside Edwards. Fort Worth with another miss. Bosch, that's for two. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Allen, that's good.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Pass to Morning. Looks for Bosch, gets it to him. And then Bosch with the jam.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And here is Jordan. And he dunks it in right on Chris Bosch. Oh, man.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Embiid from outside. Thompson outside. Right side, Edwards. To the inside. And here's Bosch. 6 points for him. Drops in the layup for two. Bosch has got 8 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
They get a hand on it. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Buries the long-range jumper.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
16.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Fort Worth?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
It's hauled in by Fort Worth.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And it's good for 2.
Well, I like her being aggressive even in close because she knows she has what it takes to capitalize.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
And Embiid drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Over in the corner, Kirilenko. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Kirilenko's got 5 now.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Fort Worth calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Embiid with the steal.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
To the middle. Here's Bosch. Uncovered. Jordan with the rebound. San Antonio trails by 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. San Antonio again missing. Pass to Thomas. Back to Smith. Shoots the 3. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Kirilenko's got 8.
Well, he was ready for that pass, and that's exactly what you want from guys playing off the ball.
Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
3-point.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
On the screen, you show up for best moves. Let's go. Get down. Let's go. Let's hear it for all our visitors. Substitution on the court.
San Antonio trails by 3. SGA on the wing. Back to Jokic. Over Thomas. And it comes off the front of the rim. Pass to Smith. Outside Edwards. Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by DeAndre.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Jokic. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And stolen by Mourning. With the fadeaway. Poked away. Stolen by Thompson. Thomas with it. He's picked up by Irving. Thompson from long range. Fort Worth with another miss. Pass to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Now Bosch. From deep, Thomas. He can't get it to go. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Fort Worth ahead, leading by just one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Fort Worth calls time here.
What you turning on that, Zen?
You could do a payment plan. So when you get your taxes, what I mean is
Go ahead, turn on your Zen. Because I'm about to come after that ass. Go on ahead and subscribe to L Boogie 2K at YouTube. All one word. L Boogie 2K at YouTube.
My style's so amazing. I got style, flavor, grace, and plus a different technique.
I see you, Prince. Turn me up, though. With my vocals loud.
Flavor, grace, and plus
This that gutted, this that gutted. That's a nice. Playing ball at the rucker, These read off a script. When they see me, they stop the acting. I lock the class in nights. Yeah, I would battle the with lots of passion. Lost a war knowing it never was easy to block a captain. Lean back, soldier. You need, don't ya? Won't let you quit. Here go. Won't ya? This that fatigue rap. Jeans black, Green Bay jersey matching a team hat. You all need, so I brought cream back. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We the owners of street rap. It's hard to earn. My daily operation is bring the streets back. Every day I go in the booth. I step in the arena, always seen a moment of truth. I've been a gangster. Thanks, y'all. I'm from the bottom, bread to twist your top like they locking dreads. Chestnut checkers, you get my rider meds.
When they say my style's so amazing. Style, flavor, grace. I got style, flavor, grace, and plus a different technique. They say my style's so amazing. Style, flavor, grace, and plus a different technique. They say my style's so amazing.
What's that rooftop music right here? That staircase. Yeah.
They say my style's
Let's
so
go.
amazing.
My talk is a food for thought, so none other could raise the stakes. Make your plate, got no filler, so save your amazing grace. I'm from the jungles. They knew that my mother would raise an eight, born from the bottom. It's true that the gutter don't make mistakes. I got the formula, make it euphoria. Honoria, on a run eating.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And it's San Antonio to start out. It's stolen by Dort. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Dort. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, come on, man. Shit.
Second team foul.
Jacks up a three.
His focus was on point there, totally dialed in defensively.
Bosch can't get it to go. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Here is Cunningham. Ray Allen picking up that last basket. From past the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And Benyama outside. Dort wide open. Rebound San Antonio. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Kirilenko. Allen for three.
Bye-bye.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Outside, Dort. The kick out to Cunningham. Driving in. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Embiid. Nails the baby hook.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
The drive by Green. And it's Green with the jam.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Here's Embiid. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Craig, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite, Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected second overall in 2021.
Taking no chances all the way.
Yo, you want to quit, bro? Go ahead and quit, man. You're wasting my time with these old-ass cars.
We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Let's go ahead and give me the wing, because I'm about to blow you out, Jay. Pause.
Level from both teams tonight.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing. Oh my goodness, man!
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Bosch, that's good.
And Bosch proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
Embiid, no good. Stolen by Bosch. Over in the corner, Allen. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Thompson way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Outside Kirilenko. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Smith. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
So skilled on the bounce. When Smith is in attack mode, this guy is difficult to slow down.
Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. Nice D from Bosch.
That is some tough defense there against one of the best finishers in our game. And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Pass to Bosch. Over in the corner, Kirilenko misses the three. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. Smith on the wing. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Clock at 6. Bosch, the screen. Milwaukee needs to get off the shot here. It's good. This game is all even. Bosch has got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
For 3, Edwards buries it from 3-point range. Edwards got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's Green after the basket by San Antonio. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Smith. Puts up a deep 3. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Here's San Antonio. They've held a 12-point lead.
Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Now, here is Smith. They kick it out to Green. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
Took him no time at all on that one. Allen's got 10.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. High post, KD. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Randall. Jokic grabs the miss. SGA. And it's San Antonio with another.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but he did it. I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Allen for three. Mourning. And so it's San Antonio headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Milwaukee trails by 7. Outside, Dort. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Dort got the opening bucket to start the second half for Milwaukee. And Mourning throws it down.
Incredibly athletic play by Mourning, slicing through traffic to get his shot.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Jokic missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Three-pointer, Randall. San Antonio leading by 6. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Durant in the corner. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside, Dort. Here's the three. And another three for Milwaukee.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Milwaukee shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
Here's Dort. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Allen with it. Dort covering. To the paint. Stolen by Bosch. Fast break. Milwaukee for the lead. Good on the three-point shot. Dort's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slant.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Nice pass. Rather than trying to score it himself in a tough way, he kicks it outside.
And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The shot Cunningham continues to hone. When he's connecting from deep, this offense really opens up.
Mourning. And he banks in the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Timeout called the Bucks. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Timeout, home team. Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Milwaukee making a switch here.
Number 30.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Edwards. 5 to shoot. Cans it from downtown. Edwards got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Oh, what a feed right there. You gotta love the unselfish attitude.
Over in the corner, Edwards.
What, bitch? I'm just, I'm just giving you Hold on, man. Let me get. Now you want to talk shit. You ain't say nothing the whole fucking game. Now you want to talk shit. You think you got, no, I said you think. You think, T-H-I-N-K. You think you got me. You think you got me.
We've got more in store for you right after this.
You stupid motherfucker. I'm only down by 10.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
You think you got me.
San Antonio trails by 10. Embiid powers it down.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Green. Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Jordan. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
And so Green will bring it up for the Bucks.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Embiid's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
Another chance here. And the layup is off. Bucks leading by 10. Smith with it. Wembanyama, a screen. Edwards fires. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Green. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he hits the deep three.
Okay, that's some impressive range from
Shut your bum ass up.
The defense to cover him that far out, well, look, he can have that.
Jordan, here he goes. Oh, no good on the dunk. Bosch tries in. And there's the dunk.
Yeah, I just got these guards, motherfucker. I'm still working on these hoes.
To attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
You lucky that was motherfucker.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And that's in there.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Embiid with the steal. Jordan. Going inside. Oh, that is a big-time jam. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
Motherfucking defense broke down, man.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to
Don't
put this
the best
one away.
motherfucking
And it
defense
felt
here.
like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And the foul on Andre Kirilenko. That is his first foul of the game.
Now in the game for Milwaukee, number 31.
Smith fires. He'll tip it. And he makes good on the layup.
See, the 2K won't let me be great. You see that bullshit? No, that's 2K.
Here's Embiid. 16-footer drops in. They have been really
2K won't let me
this
be
one.
great.
You never want to be complacent on the floor.
They keep on letting this
That's when you
motherfucker get
lose
these
momentum.
50-50 balls. Get off me. Motherfucker, that's Jordan. What the fuck am I supposed to do? What the fuck are you talking about? That's 99 Matter Jordan.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they start...
Damn, I lost. I said, damn, I lost. And I was doing good in the beginning. Today, Friday? Oh, I didn't know we got King of the Court going on. I said King of the Court is going on.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. The Timberwolves will get the first possession. Now Giddey. Driving in. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the jets there.
Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
Oh, love his mindset. Go to the basket. Be aggressive.
Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Knocked away. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Kirilenko from about 19 feet. A nice shot by Jordan.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bosh can't hit.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Oh, my! Nice finish.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-handed.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Oh, that's a nice smooth jumper from him.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first. Out to the wing. The three from Bosh. They get the rebound. Now here is Davis. From deep, Green. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Minneapolis shooting their first free throw this game. Here's Giddey. Edwards looking it over. It's Giddey with the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Allen's shot is off. Minneapolis leading by 7. Mobley wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Jordan will bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Bosh. And the dunk by Bosh.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And pushing it up, here's Minneapolis. Up again. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Notice to the league, it's going to be very hard to keep Davis off the glass.
Embiid, no good. The Timberwolves shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Free throw, no good for Giddey. $19 seconds left in the first. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. And so it's Minneapolis bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from Minneapolis in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Jordan. Up and in on the layup. Jordan's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for San Antonio. The three for Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young. And for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities.
The three for Doncic. Rebound San Antonio. A three ball. Rebounded by Tatum. Timberwolves leading by 6. Screen by Smith. Embiid with the steal. Here's Kirilenko. Drains the three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Allen for 3. Rebound by Smith.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Ayton in the corner. Embiid with the steal.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Such a savvy defender. Embiid just reads opponents well and loves going for steals.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. From deep three-point land, a deep shot falls for Doncic.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
And Jordan throws it down.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And a wide open look for Kirilenko. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
And by distance, that corner three is the shortest on the court.
Out to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Ayton misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. Bosch, that's for 2. It's good from the top of the key. Bosch has got the lead up to 2 now for San Antonio.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's San Antonio now. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
No, you can tell what an intelligent player Davis is. Add that to his physical makeup, and it's easy to see why his potential is enormous.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Irving. Johnson with it. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Josh Giddey.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Outside Edwards. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Pass to Edwards. Takes the three. The three ball from Anthony Edwards.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And it's Jokic missing. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Mobley misses. San Antonio trailing here. It's stolen by Davis. Inside. Back to Mobley. Jacks up a three. Jokic grabs the miss. Outside Irving. Johnson down low. No good on that one. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Minneapolis. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Julius Irving.
Plays the game with a lot of ferocity. Draymond won't take no for an answer.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. From deep, Jokic. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. On the wing, Davis. Green drives in. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 5.
Just some quick thinking from AD. Doesn't want to give the D any time to react. Just catch it and shoot it.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Mobley is screen. And with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it.
And they get it back.
Getting aggressive with his defense. He was not letting that one through.
And it's Davis missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Edwards. 12 points for him. And Edwards slams it in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So both teams making some changes here.
With your dance team.
9 seconds left to play here in the third. For 3, Kidd. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Minneapolis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Minneapolis leading by 7. Now Doncic. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Pulls up on the wing. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Kids got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for San Antonio. Doncic outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
It's amazing how many ways Kidd sparks their offense.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
The three is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. Just appreciate how unselfish Kidd is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
Now Ayton. From deep. Cleared away by Ayton. Here's Irving. And stolen by Thompson. Takes the three. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Kidd with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Shoots the three. A three-pointer. Good.
Now that thing was from distance.
Screen by Smith. Doncic misses the three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, I'm with you right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Ayton. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver. That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Drained from outside.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
Off target from outside.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Taken away by Karolinko. And now here it comes. Karolinko leading the break. The three goes down.
And this team turns to Kidd when they need a big bucket. And now you see why.
Ayton. Oh, what a play inside.
He is a great kid. I'd love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Let's lose a three. Knocks down the three.
And right now, shouldering the load, Bosch looks at a tough situation and says, I got this.
Now Ayton. Doncic looking it over. 4 on the clock. Got it.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Cleared away by Ayton. Tatum fires. And down goes the three.
Calm and cool, and his free throws, put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. So the first of 3 is good, and that will push the lead to double digits. And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots at the line missing. 1 to go. And he cannot get the third one to drop. Going just 1 of 3.
And that should be enough.
So Minneapolis